Hey you guys, I want to thank those of you that joined me earlier on my live. I appreciate it so much. Unfortunately, my internet went out, so the whole live shut down. But I wanted to re-record this for you guys so you guys can watch it without interruption. For those of you that are watching now, I want to reintroduce myself. My name is Lisandra Rubalcava, and I've been a registered nurse for 6 years. I currently work in rehabilitation nursing, so I work with patients that have had a spinal cord injury or a leg amputation or have had a stroke. Currently, right now, we're getting a lot of patients that have had COVID and the virus has weakened them so much, so they come to us to get stronger. I'm also a prediabetes health and wellness coach. So my goal here in this group is to teach you guys as much as I can about prediabetes, what it is, and what you can do about it. So with that, let's get started. What is prediabetes and how serious is it? As of last year, CDC estimates that there are about 88 million adults in the US alone that are pre-diabetic. And the worst thing is that they don't know because there is no symptoms associated with prediabetes. So what is prediabetes? This is when blood sugar levels are higher than normal in your blood. So if you take no changes to bring the blood sugars back to normal, usually within the next 2 to 5 years of you being diagnosed as pre-diabetic, you will become a type 2 diabetic. So this also puts you at a higher risk for heart disease and stroke. So this is a very serious thing, something that you need to take care of. And what puts you at risk? What puts you at risk is if you're overweight, if you're age 45 or older, having a parent, a brother, or a sister that is type 2 diabetic, being physically active less than 3 times per week. If you're a woman and you've had a baby and you had gestational diabetes, this puts you at a higher risk to developing type 2 diabetes in the future. If you're a woman with polycystic ovarian syndrome, this puts you at a high risk as well. Also your race, if you're Hispanic, African American, American Indian, Pacific Islander, this greatly increases your risk. So there are many things that put you at risk, but the good news is that it's preventable and completely reversible. So if you're pre-diabetic or if you're at risk, you can completely avoid it and take steps now to reverse it. So what can you do? You can change the way that you eat. I'm not talking about going on a fad diet. I don't really like diets. Some of them are way too restricting. And who doesn't like food? I love to eat. There's so many good foods out there. I want to try them. So you need to take steps, small steps. You can start with small steps like increasing vegetables with every meal, make a lifestyle choice to move more, take control of your mindset and your stress levels. Prediabetes and type 2 diabetes are chronic diseases, but they can completely be turned around. So what it takes to prevent and reverse this condition is a complete lifestyle change. So you can start small. You can set small goals like because as you know, weight gain, obesity, and unhealthy eating, that's all linked to many chronic diseases, including prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. So your first goal should be to lose about 5% of your current weight. So let's say you weigh 180 pounds. If you weigh 180 pounds, you would want to lose 5% of that. So that would be a total of 9 pounds. So it doesn't sound like a lot, and to some it might sound like a lot, and it can be hard to lose weight, but taking small steps and making small changes in your daily life can definitely help you with that. Also, learn to read your food labels. So a lot of people don't understand food labels, and they don't understand that you need to check for carb content, and many people don't know the difference between good or bad carbs. So it's important to learn those things. And also a very important factor in the nutrition that you take is increasing your fiber. This is for another class, but fiber is so important. Fiber is king in all your nutrition. If you want to make changes, fiber will really help you reach your goals. So like I said, that will be for another class. I'll talk more in depth about fiber. But just remember that fiber is king, okay? And also, of course, drink your water. Water is so important. It really helps you regulate your blood sugar levels. A lot of people don't like water. they prefer to drink soda or juice or just flavored drinks. But in reality, water should be your main fluid. I love coffee. I drink coffee every morning, but I try to drink water all day long after that. So if you're going to drink something other than water, do it in moderation. Make water your main focus. And lastly, exercise. Exercise is so important in controlling your blood sugar. So if you're not a big exerciser, you can start slow. You can start 2 to 3 days a week, and every week or every 2 weeks, increase your days. You can walk, or if you like to jog, some people like to dance. Include any type of movement that you enjoy. You don't have to necessarily go to the gym, but just get moving and make it happen. Um, you can start slow, like I said, and increase from there. And even if you're like, let's say you're feeling lazy one day, even 15 minutes, if you want to walk your dog or just walk around the block for 15 minutes, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. So make an effort to exercise at least 2 to 3 times a week to begin with. Okay, so that is the end of this educational video. I will be coming on next week with another class. I hope you've enjoyed this and learned something new. For next week, I'll be talking about the A1C test and how carbs affect your blood sugar levels. So thank you so much for watching. And if you watched this and you've enjoyed it, or you have a comment or a question, you can either leave a comment, put hashtag replay, or if you'd like to message me privately, that's fine too. So thank you so much, and I hope you've enjoyed my video.